For this Suddenly on Fire, we started the conversation a bit too soon, and our guest, Lance, asked us a question about us. But all of these podcasts are going to be about our guests and the work that our guests do. Lance runs his own clothing slash product company called Frilace. So please enjoy the first Suddenly on Fire of this summer party time edition.
I want like Faded to be like like a Warner Bros type of thing,
Oh, hell
like
yeah.
where we do everything.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
Hell yeah, bro.
Because
dope.
that's basically what we're doing. Like,
Hell yeah.
we have a guy
Hell yeah.
in at least a different department. So
Damn.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Damn, that's fucking
Shows,
then-
movies, comics,
yeah, like the only thing we don't do is clothes.
animations. Yeah, no clothes.
No clothes.
Y'all plan on doing that? Or?
I don't know.
We've been looking at some like just designs for our logo. I'm making a big one right there, but
Yeah.
behind you can see on that piece of paper our logo. Just like
That's fucking dope.
stuff like that. But no like clothing line. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's one thing. When you starting that shit, bro, there's so much fucking haters, bro.
For real?
There's so much fucking haters.
Man.
But that's the thing, that you wouldn't even know it, though. Like, you wouldn't even know that shit. You would have people that you trust and be like, hey, like, when I was first starting my stuff up, I used to, like, go on Snapchat and all that stuff. I'd be like, what are your thoughts on my store? A couple people would send me their comments and all that stuff, blah, 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 whoop de whoop. And then, like, another kind, they would literally just open it. Like, wouldn't even say anything. I'm like, you fucking bitch ass motherfucker. Like, you really would just open it, don't even say nothing. I'm just like, bro.
Yeah, not a lot of people are supportive.
Yeah,
Nah.
a lot of people like
Yeah.
a lot of supportive, bro. Like, you gotta have like a really good ass strategy to really like get their attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like what you did in your earlier days when like you was like out there and like your stuff was like $200-$300. Like I was like, that's great.
Yeah.
I love
But
the
nobody's
star.
buying it.
I'm like,
Nobody's buying it.
Yeah, I can't buy that.
No, I
buy that.
can't. No.
I was like, that's
Hell
great.
no.
Shoot for a star, you know. But
Right.
you know,
Right. That really, I'm gonna explain. That really took, like me, for me to think about that. I was thinking about because like here's the thing though, like Gucci and like Louis Vuitton, everybody fucks with low key.
Yeah.
Not even low key, high key. Everybody kind of is like, that's the butter on the bread, pretty much.
That's the quality.
Yeah,
brand.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. You're talking about like high fashion, like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, but then you got your little, still very good, but not on their level type stuff like Prada, and like what, let's say Jimmy Choo or something like that, Giuseppe's and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Those type of brands, literally, they could easily go for, let's say, for just a simple shirt, put a couple stars, put stripes on it, almost $500.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Almost
it's crazy.
$500, and it doesn't have nothing on it. It has nothing on it. Just pretty much, it's this clothing line. It's what this is called, and people fucking with it, bro.
Yeah,
So I'm just thinking in my head, I'm like, hold up, bro. I'm actually putting designs on my shit, bro.
Yeah,
Like I'm actually working on actually like looking at to make it look different.
yeah,
And I'm putting at this price, but I'm like saying, I'm going on Gucci, Louis Vuitton's websites and stuff like that, and just for like what socks are like almost $200.
yeah. It's
I'm like,
crazy.
what the fuck?
And
No.
it's
All
shipping.
for the logo.
And
Yeah,
they're shipping all over
exactly.
the logo.
It's just
Exactly,
Supreme.
bro.
It's all just a word in a red
Exactly.
box.
In a box.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it. Yeah.
So I'm just like, hold up, bro. There's got to be a certain point where I got to know my worth, bro.
Yeah,
Even
exactly.
though I want people to, you know what I'm saying, I want it to be fair, but at the end of the day, I want people to know, like, yo, I put in this type of work, I put in this amount of time, I put in this amount of effort. Nah, I like dead serious. I really deserve to put at this certain type of price.
Yeah.
But then my mom, she kind of got into it. She was like, why are you putting it at this certain price? Nobody's going to buy it, blah, blah, blah. And at the time, I was like, Mom, please shut up. I don't want you putting this shit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
But then she kind of caught in my hand. I'm like, fine, I'll put it down.
Yeah.
So, whatever, bro.
I mean, like, definitely, if I had the money,
Yeah.
then I would have bought the stuff.
Right.
But now it's more affordable for like people like me.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, like,
Yeah.
when I get this first paycheck, I'm already getting the book bag because I need a new book bag.
Yeah.
He was telling me about
Yeah,
that.
actually, I have
Like,
another bag. Actually, if you seen it on the website as well.
Yeah.
The blue sparkly one, I think.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
like
saw
it's
that
got
this
like
morning,
blue,
yeah.
green type of. It's got this little like neon light type of feel to it.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And that's
I
why I wanted to give it. I wanted like a neon light type of feel. That's why I said when I go into the mindset of making something new, I always try to make it look different. I don't want my stuff to look like what everybody has seen before.
Yeah.
I want people to see something they've never seen before in their lifetime. And sometimes it get kind of frustrating because you're like, I'm not making no sales, bro.
Yeah.
That's the frustrating part about it, man. But you know, hey, it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
One thing that we do in the fraternity when we have like t-shirts and stuff and we're trying to sell is we give it to free ones to girls because they'll wear them and then people will see them wearing it. So like in the beginning, it's all about just getting your name out there and having people like promote your stuff. Whether you do give it to them for free or you do give it to them at a reduced price so that so it's more affordable for people to start spreading that word.
Right.
And then like once you build up popularity, you can raise the price a little bit.
Right.
And I mean, the more high quality stuff you got.
Pretty much.
What's how do you pronounce?
Oh yeah, that's I get that a lot.
Is it Frilace?
No. It's Frilace.
Frilace.
Yeah.
I like that. All right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. The how I got that name was pretty unique as well because literally I was just sitting, I think on my bed or I was upstairs in the kitchen or something like that. And then like I had names before like this.
Yeah.
Like this is the first time I ever really started a clothing line. This was called 50 Grand. This is the first actually real clothing line I was really gonna start with. But then I changed names and all that stuff because it just wasn't really working for me. I didn't understand the meaning to it.
That's a dope shirt though.
You know what I'm saying?
But
I didn't really understand the meaning to it.
Yeah, it didn't have no meaning.
Yeah, it didn't have no meaning to it. But then I started changing other names like Bab and all that stuff. But then I changed it again. But I didn't understand like what are the meanings to these names.
Yeah, like
that's when I wanted a name where when you put it on, you feel rich. You know what I'm saying? You feel a certain type of grand on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's like if somebody's ever gone to Las Vegas and stuff like that, or like to the city, or of like what, like Las Vegas and stuff. When you see the sights and stuff like that, you feel rich, bro.
Yeah, you definitely
rich.
feel
Yeah, you know what I'm
that
saying?
way.
Yeah, you feel rich, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to feel that type of feel on my shirts and stuff. Yeah. But I didn't know where to get that from. So what I did was I was just like, let me just look up like luxurious type of synonyms and stuff like that. So that's when I got frill. And what frill means is luxurious.
Okay.
But then that's when I went on this other website. Then I see the word lace. So what I did was, as far as the frill, got two letters, two L letters in there. So I cut off one, and I combine them together. What do you get? Frilace.
Hey, Frilace. I'm with it. Exactly. That's what's up. That's
exactly.
What's
You know
up.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where I kind of got it from. And then what the next step was to find out, like, where can I actually make this load? Because that's where, at one point, where I would literally just stop. Because it was at a couple points where, like, let's say I was like 15, because I wanted to start this since I was like 14.
Yeah.
So it's always been a dream of mine, but I didn't know like where to start from.
Yeah.
And what's crazy about it is nobody was kind of there to help me because nobody was interested in that industry.
Yeah. No.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So
you got this, man.
Yeah.
I believe it because you're literally the only person I know that's like doing a clothing line. Like,
Yeah,
everybody else is like,
facts.
everybody
Yeah,
else is
yeah.
like, I want to be a rapper. I
Yeah.
do. But like they don't have the
the drive.
Yeah,
the
they
drive
can't
to
really
it. And it's
do it.
hard sometimes because like you have, you know, everybody got life. You know what I'm saying? Everybody deal with stuff. Everybody has other things going on. But the people that are up the top, they kind of like cut that off.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, nah, I gotta get this out of the way, bro. Because at the end of the day, I want my dreams to actually become a reality. And you know, when I think honestly, when I first got my logo, that's when I was like, all right, yeah, this might go somewhere, bro. Hold up, yeah, like for real.
Are those olive branches, or what made you think of?
Well,
like
it made me Well, when I did the logo, pretty much what I wanted was like a fancy type of a fancy but type of a natural type of feel to it. I didn't want to
Okay.
just have the name and just be plain like anything
Yeah,
else. You know what I'm
like
saying? I wanted
Yeah.
Supreme. Like
yeah,
you
yeah,
wanted the
yeah,
whole-
yeah, yeah. Like the Supreme stuff, it's kind of just simple.
Yeah,
It's
just
simple, but everybody
word
fucks with it. So
and the
sometimes simple can go both ways.
Yeah.
Simple can, you know what I'm saying, make it seem like people think it's too plain. Or if you go simple, hey, people might actually still fuck with it. But with me personally, like I just wanted a different type of feel to it. So I was like, all right, let me just see far as like with leaves or something like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so I had this little line and stuff like that, and I put like I think it was like 4 or 5 leaves on each branch. And then what I did was like I arched it up.
Yeah,
I arched
yeah.
it up and then put it under it. That was history.
Hey, magic. There
That
we
was
go.
history.
There we go. Okay.
That was history at all. That was just history right there. And then when I literally got it and I downloaded it, I was like, yo, this shit is crazy, bro. I really have my own logo right now. I can really call it.
Yeah, you
And
just
you know what I'm saying?
put it on everything.
You know what I'm saying?
And the logo is the
Yeah.
hardest part.
And that's when the
Mhm.
website and all that shit came and fell in line and stuff like that. And I'd probably say that was probably the hardest part because you could use GoDaddy, you could use Shopify, you could use Big
Yeah.
Cartel, you could use other stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at first I was gonna use GoDaddy, but then I was just like, fuck this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Facts.
hell no. And then Shopify came around. I was like, all right, let me see what this is talking about. And then when I started to really understand it, go and actually in context, I was like, all right, I fucks with this. So I just used that, and they just let me use a free website. I was like, for real? I was like, this is what's up. Even though I have to pay like every month and all that stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we don't even pay for our own website.
yeah, you know what I'm
we
saying.
just got,
But
like,
at the end of the
the
day, like
free
I didn't
website.
want to actually like make my own website to where I have to pay for it all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they do all that stuff. I only pay just the fact that I'm using their stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you get to that certain point, then I can expand and take my own website.
Yeah, make your own joint.
Yeah,
You don't gotta pay nobody.
But,
Yeah.
exactly. But for right now, what I can just start on is just actually just put my stuff just on the website. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I need. All I need is a platform,
Yeah.
and I'm good.
Yeah.
So, and that's when other stuff fell in line for us, like talking to manufacturers, you know what I'm saying, telling them, like, I need this, I need that, I need these type of clothes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want my stuff to be very, very different from everybody.
Yeah.
I don't want people to look at my stuff be like, the one thing I do not like, man, is the fact that people say it's too plain. It's too plain and it's too white and black. Like, and at first when I really did my stuff, a lot of people said that it was white and black. It was too plain. Blah 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 blah. When I looked at it, I understood,
Mhm.
but you know what I'm saying. But it's like you at the end of it, you still gotta be authentic, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta be authentic of what you want, of what. Now you also gotta think about them as well, because
Yeah,
they're the customers, of course. So yeah, of course. But you also have to realize what do you want.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not comfortable with the design you made, bro, cut that shit off, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
Facts.
cut that shit
Facts.
off. No, like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Be comfortable of what you just made. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I kind of like worked on a lot. I worked on that shit a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? And what you have to have tough skin to deal with those type of comments.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know what's crazy though? Like, literally, it was like a month ago. There was this dude that he would always send me his music.
Mhm.
He would send me his music all the time, and like, I would tell him like, yo, I fucks with this shit. And there was this one song he made, bro. It was fucking terrible. Like, it was
Damn.
It was fucking terrible. It was fucking terrible, bro. It was fucking. I mean, bro, like the shit was off beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think the mic was working right. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
That's just so bad.
You know what I'm saying? But it was just like I told him, like, bro, you're like, I don't like this song. The song's off beat. Bro got mad at that shit. I was like, bro, I'm just telling you, just harsh criticism. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm saying.
Because,
you gotta
let people know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Because how are they
exactly.
gonna improve?
Exactly.
Mhm.
And like I would literally tell him, I would literally told him like, bro, what are you expect when you actually get out there and you actually make your music, bro? What are your producers are gonna say? Like your producers gonna say the same thing I said, or probably worse.
Oh man, producers
You know
hate
what I'm
when you
saying?
go off beat. Like,
Exactly.
They get so disrespected. They're like, I worked so hard on this
Yeah,
beat. You
yeah.
need to be on beat.
Like
We'll
what
work with this melody.
Exactly. What happens if you work with like what Metro Boomin or fucking you know what I'm saying, DJ Mustard or some shit? Your shit is all beat.
Yo, DJ
Yeah.
Mustard be lit though. Like,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna be fucking pissed at your ass, man. Like you can't get mad at me. I'm just telling you what it is, man. You know.
Yeah.
And he ran with it, and he opened it, and he didn't even talk. I don't think he's ever sent me his stuff ever again, bro.
That's,
you know what I'm saying?
One of the biggest things that they tell us is nothing's personal in this business.
Yeah.
Like in art,
Exactly.
you can't take criticism
Yeah.
personally
Yeah.
because we're all here to help
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
man.
and if something's wrong with what you're doing and somebody tells you,
Mhm.
then I mean, like,
Yeah,
you
man.
just gotta roll with it.
Gotta roll with it,
Yeah.
man.
Gotta roll with it.
Yeah.
Gotta roll with it.
You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't like I didn't listen to just a snippet of the song. I listened to the whole song, bro.
Yeah.
I couldn't even bop my head to it. 'Cause it was
Yeah.
fucking
I know, like, but
Fucking
you do
terrible,
that
man.
for your bros. Like, you're like, I know
Yeah.
this song is terrible. I'm gonna listen to it all, and I'm gonna tell him,
Exactly.
and then hopefully he'll make it better
Make it better, bro.
and not flip out.
Make it better, man.
But yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, make it better, man. You
That's
know what
that's the one thing that I don't like.
I'm saying? Yeah.
So many trash people are just making music and they just don't change.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, why can't we get the good people to
Yeah.
make
But
music?
then they wonder why kind of like it's like what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? Like people they wonder why people do not fuck with this shit, bro.
Mm.
It's not even the fact that you're not even a good marketer. It's the fact that people just think your shit is not good.
Yeah, it's
That's just that simple, bro.
Yeah.
People just don't think it's that good.
It's
Like people
quality.
want to buy that shit. Like it's not
Yeah.
good. Yeah, it's not good quality on it.
yeah.
You might get a good quantity, but it's not good quality on this shit. Like shit is just booty. Like shit is just booty. Like it's not
Yeah.
good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you just gotta take harsh criticism like the good way. You can't
Yeah.
look at it the
Mhm.
bad way and
Yeah.
get all emotional and get all pissed and stuff
Facts.
like that.
Facts.
Because at the end of the day, it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
You can't do nothing about it, you know?
Facts.
So,
Like, I took some really harsh criticism. I almost
Exactly.
couldn't take it because like it destroyed my whole thing. But like when I freestyle, right,
Mhm.
I have a tendency to say the word bro.
bruh.
Like,
And I
didn't-
told him, I was like, listen, you can't be saying
Yeah,
bro all the
yeah,
time,
yeah,
man.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know no good songs where they say
when they
bro.
say bro, and I'm like, dang, he's right.
Yeah.
I need to stop. So like, I was mad at first, and I was like, fuck this guy. But then I was like, all right, he's right. Let me change it up. And so instead, I put myself on a different like word. Like I was like, let me get a different word so I don't have to go anywhere near the O sound.
Mhm.
And then it's like that. Like you just got to take criticism and just adapt. Like be better.
Mm.
Like, you can't
Yeah.
just sit there and just be, angry all the time because
Yeah,
it ain't gonna
no.
get you nowhere. You just gonna
No.
sit right there with your dick in your head.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly, man. So that's what I've worked on to me personally, because everybody's gone to that certain place where they're like, yo, fuck this person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like, bro, like he's a fucking hater and shit. No, it's not even hating, bro. It's the fact that it's harsh criticism, man.
Yeah.
They trying to actually get you better.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's not even the fact that they don't like your shit. It's the
Yeah.
fact that they just, like I said, they don't like your shit, bro.
Yeah,
They don't like
yeah.
it.
Mhm.
Yeah, they don't like it at all. So, gotta live with it and just keep moving, man. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Actually, I have a thing that I want to ask you.
So,
all right, okay. So, your hat, right?
Right.
The white hat.
right, yeah.
The white hat
Yeah, the original. Yeah.
has the black box on it, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And like,
yeah,
I know you worked hard on it, and I
Yeah.
don't want to shut it down.
yeah.
But like, if we got rid of that black box,
Yeah.
the hat is fire.
Yeah, a lot of people said that. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's
or like,
right,
if you change the color,
right.
that's it.
Like what color? Like what color would you prefer?
I don't care. Just
You
any
like
color
red? Like red?
other than black or white.
Right.
And I would say avoid the red because then it makes you look like you trying to be like Supreme. Because it's like
Yeah,
that's like their thing,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Because it's just like I see the hat
Yeah.
and then I see the black box and
Yeah.
I'm like, why?
Right.
Like I see the logo. I see the logo. I'm like, that hat's fire.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then I see the box I'm just like, why is the box right there?
Right.
Like it's just right there.
Well, I mean, when I first made the hat, literally, I kind of just wanted to keep it like, because that was the first hat I actually made. That was literally that's the OG right there.
That's the OG hat.
Yeah, that's the OG hat right
with
there.
it, okay.
If you want to fuck with Frilace, that's the first OG hat. Like I have now the purple and orange hat. I have the blue and red hat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I actually have the Carolina blue with white and black with it.
Oh yeah,
I have that.
Yeah.
I have that as well. But if you want to fuck with the OG one,
the OG,
that's the one you want to fuck with right there.
Okay, all right.
But,
I'm gonna look at it in a different way.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like, that's the OG hat.
I know the history.
That's the OG hat.
That's
Like history just started a couple months ago.
Yeah,
but that's the OG though. That's the OG though. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I'm with it. You
know what I'm saying.
Okay.
So, but with that hat, I kind of, man, I was just like, just keep it simple. Don't do too much.
Super simple. I'm with it.
It's super simple. Don't do too much. Even though a lot of people was like, I think you got too much stuff right here. But that's the part of what I want. I want to keep it simple, but at the same time, I want it to be noticed.
Yeah, you want
I
it
want
to
it
be
noticed, and people put a stamp on that thing.
Yeah.
Like when I put the Frilace hat on, or I put it on a T-shirt, that's a stamp.
Yeah.
That's literally a stamp. That's
yeah.
I treat it like a sticker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I treat it like a sticker because
like it's like bow brand.
Yeah, and it sticks on you forever, bro.
Okay.
It sticks on you forever.
All right.
And it's
well, now that I know it's a sticker,
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I would prefer you keep it that way.
Exactly.
I didn't know it was supposed to be a sticker.
Nah,
I thought you was just like, this is fire. Let's put it on this box and on the hat.
Yeah, man. No.
But now that I know,
yeah.
I'm gonna take back my statement. I'm gonna take back my statement. I'm gonna fuck with
yeah, for real, man. So that's what I did. I'm probably not gonna change it either way.
Okay, I mean, it's fine.
Gonna change it either way.
It's fine.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because that's kind of like that's history.
I just
history,
didn't know.
man.
I just didn't know.
Yeah, that's really history, you know.
Okay.
And what's crazy about it is like nobody's helping me with this.
Yeah,
this is all me,
all
bro.
you.
This is all me. Like I don't have a team where I could talk to people and like be like, hey, like make this for me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, make this for me. You know what I'm saying? Help me with this. No,
it's just you.
It's just me. Just me, myself, and I. Like my mom, she's not helping me with this. Yeah. My sister's not helping me with this. My dad.
It's just all
you. Know it was crazy. Yeah. My dad, he caught the shirt the other day. I was kind of proud of him for that. I was like, damn, like for real? Like, yo, he really copped the shirt. I was like, that's what's up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I was like, what's crazy, what's cool about it too is the fact that like you're doing this on your own. You got your own motivation, you got your own ambition. Yeah. And the people close to you, they're not like, it's good, but behind doors they're like, no, this is trash. Yeah. It's actually people beside you that actually fucks with it. Yeah. And those are the type of people that you like that hope that stays with you for good, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So cause they're the ones that are actually gonna see from when they see you from the bottom and then they see you to the top.
Oh man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm ready.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? And that's the fun part about it too, because when you like put in the work constantly every day and you just stuck in the grind, bro. Sometimes it can take a toll on you, but you gotta think about like what's gonna happen like 5 years down the line.
Yeah, in the long run.
Yeah, what's gonna happen 4 years down the line? Who knows? I could probably be the best you know what I'm saying, clothing line out there right now. Yeah. Like people copping it every day, bro. Getting sales every day, bro.
That is amazing.
You know
I can't wait till I get mine.
Exactly.
I'm broke as I don't know what right now.
Yeah. And what's funny about that too is when you broke, you see people really true colors, bro. Yeah. You really see people's true colors because you don't know who actually fucks with you until you actually broke and you're on your last. Yeah. You know, because when you're on your last, you're not really getting calls like that. No. You might get people, your family calling you and stuff, but just for other things like groceries and stuff like that, whatever type of shit. Bitches not really calling you like that. You know what I'm saying? Man. You know, so you get a couple friends calling you and stuff like that. To see if you still want to hang out and stuff like that. Yeah. Only if they're your real friends, because you know what I'm saying. Facts. But like when you're broke and you're on your last, don't expect nothing from people. Like, don't expect that shit. But when you're up, bro, expect that shit to be. Yeah, expect your life to be switched.
I'm really trying not to be petty when we get up there.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm like, damn, I know I'm gonna be petty.
Hell
they
yeah,
gonna hit me up. I'm
be
like,
shit.
nah. Like, I really don't want to be, because it's just I believe in karma,
Right.
Like low key. So I'm like, I don't want to be petty. Like, but I know in my heart of hearts, when I get up there, I'm gonna be petty.
Yeah. No, I know for sure I'm gonna be petty.
Yeah.
No, cause I like look. I'm not gonna lie, man. It's been a lot of girls I've been going at, man. But you know, a lot of them been denying me.
Females.
But I know why for a reason. It's not even the fact that of my appearance.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even the fact that of how I approach them. It's the fact that I am broke. I am broke. I am broke, bro.
Yeah.
And you kind of like when you get older, because when you're young, bro, you think, you know what I'm saying, she's just not into you, or she just don't like you personality.
Yeah.
No, it's because you're broke, my nigga. It's because you're broke, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you're rich and you got money, you know what I'm saying, you got wealth,
You can do whatever you want.
you can do
People
whatever the
flock
fuck you
towards
want.
that.
To be honest, man, you can
Man.
travel everywhere you want
Mhm.
to travel. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta tell nobody where you going.
Yeah.
You going. You just going, bro. And what's crazy about it is the same bitches that was denying you are gonna be the same bitches that will come back years later.
Facts.
That's the crazy shit about it.
That's what all the rappers say.
Exactly.
Facts.
That, like for real. Like I've seen documentaries of people who said like, yo, the same bitches that fucking denied me when I was fucking broke, they want to come back and be like, hey, you remember me? No, fuck you. Like, like no, fuck you.
I got amnesia.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got amnesia, bro.
Stay protected.
For real. When I was young, I didn't like being protected.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That must have been a fun time then.
Yeah.
I know that.
Oh shit, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, fuck no. Yeah, I fucking hated condoms when I was young, bro. Now I use it, but
Yeah.
I mean I don't use it on anybody, but right now I haven't used it on anybody right now, but when I was young,
Oh man.
that goes probably like what, 16, 17, in those type of ages, yeah. I didn't fuck on it. I was just like, fuck, cause it's
Facts.
because honestly, like, well, as I got older, I was like, all right, safe sex is underrated. But I was like, bro, fuck condoms, bro. Like, I don't like this shit. This shit don't feel right on my dick, man.
Right.
Yeah, it does.
Hell no. Like, nah. And like, honestly, like, I didn't care.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, no, I cared, but I didn't care at a
You
certain
didn't
point. I was
care.
like, yo, let's go.
He's like, that's $5.
Uh-huh.
I can go eat with this $5. I don't need this.
Yeah,
Remember,
I
I'm
go McDonald's, get some
broke.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, like we could go.
Yeah. Like, condoms, what?
Yeah.
What is that? But no, as I got older though, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna need to put on this Magnum, bro, because
Yeah.
like, nah, this shit is too much of a risk right now.
Oh, definitely.
So,
Especially when you're trying to make a business for yourself.
Oh man,
You don't want no kids
yeah,
in the way.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
gonna
That
take
would
up all
be-
your
that
time.
would be the worst though. That
Mhm.
would be the worst. You trying to evolve yourself, and then next thing you got a kid coming in the world.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Damn.
Like
that pretty much stops you right
Yeah,
there.
that just.
I mean, Chance the Rapper.
You thought.
His
You
girlfriend.
thought.
Like in the middle of his first mixtape, when he got suspended from school before he became famous, he got 10-day suspension, right? And then he made the mixtape, and then that mixtape was the thing that led him to become famous,
Right.
which was crazy that he did that in 10 days.
Yeah.
But his girl had just told him that she was like 6 months pregnant, like halfway through that, and then he had a daughter on the path to famous. And he was like, the hardest thing for me was taking care of my daughter and my daughter's mother and then my girl at the same time as I'm trying to take care of myself alone.
That's hard.
Because his mom kicked him out and everything. Like,
Bro.
yeah, like they're all
Yeah.
cool now, I think.
Yeah,
they're
bro.
good.
Because the family wants that money too. You
Yeah,
kidding
you
me?
know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Yeah,
like-
hell yeah.
Like his whole
What the fuck
family
you
is
want?
doing stuff. Like his
Mhm.
his brother's a rapper too, Taylor Bennett.
Yeah.
I think his thing is that he's gay,
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a killer right there.
which
That's
is
when
wild.
he
When he
comes-
started
uh-huh.
singing,
Yeah.
like he looks smack like Chance,
Yeah.
but you can tell the difference because Chance has the women and he's got the guys. You know.
That's so fucked up, bro. Yeah, it's fucked up. It's fucked up because like he's not gonna get the same credit that like what he's rapping about.
Mhm.
It's gonna be hard for people to fuck with that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
like,
not to say I'm not gonna crush the man's dreams by saying he's not gonna do nothing with his life, but
yeah.
you know,
He's also in the shadow of Chance as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
exactly. That's gonna be hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be hard, man.
But like, he don't like openly like rap about gay. Like he's not.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
not
he's
just
not
like
gonna-
express.
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
saying
yeah.
like that's the thing that the media be throwing. They be
Yeah.
like they be like, "What? He's queer? That's crazy!" Like,
Yeah,
and I'm like, I don't really care about his sexuality. I just care if he has bars or not. Like, he can hit it though. Like, he got the vocals. He be like, ah, you know, he be going. I'll be like, hey, he don't sound like that. He don't sound nothing like that. He don't sound nothing like that. He sound better. He sound like 100 times better than that.
Oh shit!
But it's good.
Yeah, that's what's up.
It's just a lot for him to get out of the shadow of his brother.
Mm-hmm.
Because his brother has left such a huge mark on himself and the city of Chicago.
Yeah.
Like, he's done so much. And it's crazy.
Facts.
And I'm like, when I get famous, would I do that much for my hometown, for my home city? And now I think about it, I'm like, nah, they can suck my dick.
Frederick Spray, you get none of this money.
It's hard, man.
I might, though.
It's hard, though.
It's really hard.
Because it's just like, bro, did y'all ever fuck with me like that? Did y'all
Yeah.
ever treated me like I wanted to be treated, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would walk around, you know, try to say hi to people, say what's up, you know. People don't want to say hi, people want to be all mean and shit. People want to take, that's the thing out here, man. Like, people too serious, bro.
People way too serious.
I'm just
At
like,
first,
bro, there's nothing to be serious about. The fuck? Like, there's no fucking police.
Yeah.
I don't see no shit going on. Why?
like,
When I sleep at night, I hear grasshoppers, bro. I'm good. Like,
I
I hear
like,
grasshoppers, bro. I'm
yeah,
good.
yeah.
I'm good, you know what I'm saying? But I'm way better than where I was in Maryland.
Yeah.
Way better than where I was in Maryland, bro. When I was in Maryland, I wouldn't hear that shit. There'd be some nights where it'd be peaceful, but there'd be some nights I would hear fucking 12 come at the fucking...
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'd be hearing 12.
Yeah.
The sirens and shit all the time. Like, my mom should be scared for my fucking life when I would go to Exxon, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't-
seriously.
I don't like the people that, like, ended up congregating over here. Like Fredericksburg, I say, is the place for the hood people who couldn't make it in D.C. and Maryland.
Yeah.
Because, like, you see a lot of them fake hood people around here who just want to cause drama. And I'm like, why do you want to cause drama?
Right.
This is nowhere like the
See what I'm
hood.
saying?
You see these little kids playing and that old white man over there walking, enjoying himself.
Exactly.
Why are you trying to start
Exactly,
problems?
bro.
Like,
Exactly.
it's crazy.
Exactly, man. Like,
Yeah.
I'm cool with you trying to keep those ghetto ties, but like,
You
it's
don't need
a
all
certain extent of where
You know
you
that.
could, yeah. It's a certain extent of where you should like keep it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you should keep the ghetto ties because you know that's part of you.
It's
That's
a
what
part
you
of
grew
you,
up
right?
on.
Yeah.
That's what
You shouldn't just
that's
throw
what
it
you grew up-
away.
Yeah, it's what you grew up on. But at the same time, there's a certain place, certain times to handle things. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When you at certain places like what, like let's say you're trying to get the driver's license or something like that, or you're trying to do something that's trying to help you become a better man, bro. You don't need to do all that shit, bro.
You don't.
There's no reason for you to be ghetto, man.
You be like, they don't know who
Yeah.
I am.
Cause
They don't know
already,
who I be.
yeah, exactly.
I'll pull up on you. I got the
Yeah.
thing on me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Bust down.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm like, shut up.
And that's fucked up part is most definitely us. It's us, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, because they always say, well, our colors, and I know disrespect, bro. Like, you should know that for yourself, but like, they always say for our colors, it's always two times harder, bro.
Mhm.
And we making it 2 times more harder for us because we got people out
Yeah.
here who's fucking not even helping it.
Yeah. And
'Cause,
then
you know-
and then you got the bougie people. See,
Yeah,
I hate a black
yeah,
person with a job
yeah.
because they look
Yeah.
at other black people and they're like, "Oh, you're a delinquent." And I'm like, "Yo, come on!" Like, there's a hotel downtown in Fredericksburg, right? Me and my friend got, what is it? We're banned from there. Basically, we can't go within like 100 feet of it for like the next 3 years because they caught us swimming.
Really?
That's it. We weren't doing nothing. We weren't causing a racket. We was just enjoying our night swimming. And then the manager lady, because she was new, like that was literally her first day. Cause like that hotel, we was chilling, we knew everybody. It was like, yeah, you can come and swim. We was like, bet. And then the manager lady, black lady, comes in there and she's like, nah, y'all don't have a pass, y'all don't got a room. This is trespassing. I'm calling the police. And she tried to get us locked up and everything. She was like, can y'all give them anything? And they was like, no, this is their first offense. And like,
See,
I was so blown.
come on, man.
Like, I'm like, yo, you was one of me. Like, how come the white man gave me better treatment than you? That's not how that's supposed to be.
I don't understand, bro.
I just don't. I just don't.
understand, bro.
Our people are just such a confusing race.
It's confusing sometimes.
It's-
right?
It's
Because-
almost as confusing as females.
It's not even the fact that, like, sometimes, like, yeah, of course you see on the news a lot of times that you hear racist stuff that comes out of white people's mouth and all
Yeah.
that stuff and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But what's crazy about it, sometimes white people could treat you better than fucking our own color.
Hey,
bro.
our own colors.
That's
That's
the
what I'm
fucking crazy
saying.
shit about it. Because there's the thing, too. like, let's say if you want to become something in business or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
and you talk to another black man, bro, they don't even want to fucking help you out and give you tips or anything like that. They don't want to like show any fucking receipts or any fucking evidence of like or examples of how to do stuff. You gotta learn it on your own, on your own, bro.
Yeah.
And it's just like, damn, you like, I know you made it. I know you did this. You making this amount of money. You know what I'm saying? You enjoying your life, but damn, can you at least put somebody else on?
Yeah.
Put somebody else on, and you know what I'm saying? Let them have that freedom as well, because you know what I'm saying? You got people in their house. They need money, man.
Mm-hmm.
They need food on the table. So it's just like, bro, like why? I understand if like you're not trying to give everybody the secrets, bro. But if you know that person is 100% committed, you know that person works hard at that stuff, but they don't have the right people around them to help them. Why not help them? I don't understand. Why not help them, son? But it just
because now you can be that person for other people.
Exactly.
You gotta break the cycle.
You gotta break the cycle.
You gotta break it.
Exactly, man. But it's
Which
hard.
I'm glad you came on the show.
Yeah.
Because you broke the cycle.
Exactly.
It's like,
you know what I'm saying?
I'll hit up people and they'll just like ignore me.
Exactly.
You know? And I'm like, wait, hold on. What am I doing? Let me ask Lance.
Yeah.
Because he's a business guy.
Yeah.
He's trying to get his name out there.
Yeah.
We trying to get our names out there.
Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah, man.
And then I'm so
Let's
glad
do
that
it.
you like.
Let's do it, man.
Like I love that you were one of the first people to hit us back.
Yeah.
Like
let's
we
do
hit
it,
up,
man.
we hit up like maybe like 7 people in transition, and you were the first person. I'm like, yes, thank you.
Almost
Yeah.
immediately.
Exactly.
I was so like,
Like, hell yeah, but let's do this shit. Bro.
yeah,
This is fucking. Like what people don't understand, man. Like some people might think like, oh, okay, he's doing his podcast, whatever. Nah, bro, this could be something that could, you know, what I'm saying, that could be legendary, bro. Because everybody got to start somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got to start somewhere. I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter where you start, or where you doing it, or where you at, bro. As long as you started somewhere, hey, you're gonna make progress sooner or later.
facts.
It's just only a matter of time.
Just keep putting
Yeah.
out good quality
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So you find other people to work with.
Yeah.
And y'all just help each other
Yeah,
out.
making connections, man.
Yeah.
That's what my mom always told me, man.
Yeah, connections.
You might not be the best, you know what I'm saying, you might not have the best personality, you might not be the most coolest person to hang out with, but if you're a good businessman and you can make connections, bro, you can
It's
still
over.
you can still make some money, man.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
You can still make some money for this shit. So that's what I've always learned.
Like me being broke has taught me so many things.
I'll tell you,
like at
shit.
first I couldn't get no studio, no nothing. But like now I've learned they all little fiends.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna get money eventually.
You gotta spend money to make money.
Yeah,
exactly, man.
Mhm.
Exactly,
You know,
man.
and I'm gonna get there one day.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
We all gonna get there.
Yeah,
I see it happening.
I'm telling you. We all
Yeah.
hate the position we at, but hey, you gotta deal with this shit.
You gotta
So-
deal with it.
It's the
I-
beginning.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. I'm telling you, I hate fucking working at Dollar Tree. I hate that shit. I really
Oh
do.
man, how much? Can I ask you how much they pay you at Dollar Tree?
$7.50.
$7.50. I
Yeah,
can't.
trash.
Any-
Trash.
For me, any job under $10, they make you do the most extra stuff for no reason. Like you go to McDonald's, you apply for a cashier, they'll pay you the $7.50, right?
No,
'Cause
I
that's-
think I should have like what 9?
No, they're fighting for like 15 an hour at
For
McDonald's.
For real?
Mhm.
I've
Yeah,
never.
yeah,
I might
yeah.
apply at McDonald's. Let me tell you,
Yeah.
But either way, like, okay. At Cookout, it's
I think
$8.
the best retail, honestly, I don't think this is retail, honestly, but like Walmart.
Oh,
I think,
Walmart,
yeah.
Walmart.
I think
yeah.
the best
Yeah.
one, that's Walmart, for real.
Yeah, $11
Or
$11
Walmart
across
is
the
yeah,
board.
or Wawa or something like that. You know what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying?
Wawa's really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Cookout is $8 a pop, right? An hour, and you apply for the cashier thing. They'll have you clean the shake machine and throw out the trash and get the people at the window and do all this extra stuff. I'm like, why?
The hardest jobs pay the least.
Exactly.
Really.
And
you
then
get
the most
paid more
easiest
the
job.
less stuff you do.
I'm so angry at my friend. My friend, he sits at a desk all day and he just writes papers for like, he sits there for like 13 hours. He can get up and do whatever he wants. He's got his whole room and he just does papers and he gets paid like $18 an hour.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how do you get a job like that?
Exactly.
Connections.
Connection.
Connections. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
It's
Like a
just
tree,
wild.
bro. You gotta make You gotta start somewhere, bro. You gotta plant this amount of seed.
Plant the seed, yeah.
Plant the seed, bro. Let it grow, man.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to wear your shirts at Dollar Tree, or do you have like a uniform?
There's been a couple times where literally I've walked into work and I've had my hat on, I've had my hoodie on, with my slippers on. You know what I'm saying?
Dang,
I've done that
fool.
plenty times, but like when I'm at work, I literally take it off. You know what I'm saying? Put my work shoes on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But there's been a couple times where I pulled up at work and like literally, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pull up with slides on, pull up with the hoodie on, or the hat on or something. You know.
That's a good way to promote.
Yeah,
too.
it really is.
Anybody
It really
can see
is,
and be
though.
like,
It
"Oh,
really is.
where'd you
Like,
get that shirt from?"
Yeah, there's been plenty of times where like I've talked to customers where I'm literally, you know what I'm saying, checking them out, and I was like, "That's a dope shirt. Where you get it from?" And they would tell me where it's from and stuff like that, and I'm telling them like, "Yo, I got some clothes that you will fuck with, like my own stuff." They're like, for real? I'm like, yeah, like for real, yeah. And they don't like. What's crazy is people don't believe you, but when you actually put the fucking website on there,
Yeah.
show them like,
Oh yeah, they'd be
Yeah.
like, "Wow, this you?"
like this
Yeah.
world. Like, no, it's not a
You
game.
should
Bro.
get cards.
Oh
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah, that's when a lot of people been demanding some cards. What else? What? Yeah, I think it was much more like business cards, something like that. This one lady, she asked me for like a good quality of like, she wanted like a good 25 shirts, something like that.
Oh, facts.
Yeah, I think my biggest sales was probably like 160.
Okay,
160
shirts.
Wow.
No, like 160 like in cash.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like 160 in cash. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was probably the biggest sale I've ever made. But it was a part of me that was like, this ain't enough, bro. Like when you start feeling success, bro, you like, hold up. All right, this shit tastes good, bro. I want some more, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get hungry more. You want more shit. You want more money coming in. You want more demand. You want more people looking at your stuff. Whether if it's good or bad, you still want, you know what I'm saying, reviews on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when you get a taste of success, bro,
Oh, man.
it feels nothing better than that.
I
It
think
doesn't feel nothing
I
better
think
than shit. Yeah.
the worst thing that humanity has ever gotten is greed.
Yeah.
Like it's so great,
Yeah.
but it's bad.
Yeah.
Like you gotta learn to moderate that.
Yeah. They always say money is the road to evil, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, they always say that shit. That shit is true though.
But it's just people who
Yeah.
abuse it because
Yeah.
it's so good to get it.
Yeah.
They just don't think about the bad part after. They're just thinking in the now. They're like, "Yo, this is great. Let me get it. Let me get it. Let me get it,"
Right.
and they forget about everything else.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I feel like each of us in this room has had that moment where we've tasted success, and then it sparked us to be like, "All right, let's get famous.
Yeah,
Let's
do
get
it.
up there.
Uh-huh.
Let's get this money." You know?
What's crazy about it, but then people think about like, you changing up, you doing this, you doing that, you getting more greedy, you getting more selfish. No, it's not even the fact that I'm getting selfish, I'm getting greedy. It's the fact that the only way this is the thing. The only way sometimes in order to get somewhere, you have to be selfish. And when you get selfish, that's when we get to a certain point of where you've made already millions, you've made already this amount of fame, fortune and stuff like that. That's when you can put people on. That's what people don't understand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially family as well, but they don't understand that shit. Like they expect, like when you get some money, you're all of a sudden supposed to help them. No.
Yeah.
I'm trying to expand on something years past.
You
Then
gotta
I can put
save
you
up.
Exactly.
People
I
don't
can't just
realize
literally.
saving.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I can't just automatically give you get a check and then automatically just pay you right there, bro.
Yeah.
I'm trying to save up and to make sure I got money in my pockets,
Right.
because I know at the end of that what I want to do is pay you back.
Yeah.
But when I pay you back, I want to make sure I still have money in my pockets, man.
Yeah. Like you
You know what
took
I'm
care of
saying?
me. I'm gonna take care of you.
Exactly.
But you gotta wait. You just
Uh-huh.
gotta
Yeah,
wait.
you gotta be patient, man. And some people they're not patient. And but people don't understand. You have to be patient, especially if you want to do something in life, bro.
Yeah.
Because it's not gonna come
It's-
overnight.
Oh,
bro.
definitely not.
You know what I'm saying? And I especially learned that when I first when I put on my website, man. I had a lot of people look at my stuff. I think the first day I made 100 views, almost 100 views.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 100 views or more. No sales. 0 sales,
Yeah.
bro. That really hurt me badly, bro. I was sick to my fucking stomach, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was expecting people to be like, yo, when I immediately put this website on, I'm gonna make fucking sales, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mhm.
thinking like, in this year, I'm gonna be a millionaire.
Yeah.
You know, but
But you know,
it
you
might
gotta
not.
do, though?
It may happen. It might not happen, man.
You gotta get some more like people with money.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you send it to me, and that's great because
Yeah.
I love it, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get this later,
Right.
but I'm broke. So, yeah.
Right.
So like, I'm just sitting here. I'm like, man, this is fire. Like I want this.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow to get it. Like it's like that.
Yeah.
Like those 100 views.
Yeah.
Those people was probably like, I can't get
I
it.
fucks with it,
But then there are some people who just like don't do it. Like they're just like, I don't care about
I don't
this.
care about this shit. Fuck
Yeah.
this shit. You know what I'm saying?
But like you just gotta meet more people. Like literally getting out of here, out of Fredericksburg, there's thousands of people. Like
Yeah.
we can literally like walk down the street of Richmond and like meet like 50, 60 people.
Yeah.
Like immediately and just start selling stuff. Like I've seen it happen.
No, I've seen that before.
You know?
Too,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's just like you said,
Yeah.
you gotta make them connections. You
Yeah,
just
man,
gotta
got to,
branch
man.
out.
Mhm.
Yeah, you got to, man.
And frequent posts on like social media and stuff too. That's something we
Constantly.
need
Oh,
to keep
man.
on working on too. Like I think I was looking earlier and I saw your website and had seen your website before,
Mhm.
and I think I saw like a Facebook page, but there was nothing on the Facebook page.
Mhm.
And I don't think you showed me an Instagram or anything.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
like,
I don't. That's the thing I do. Also, do need to work. I need to make. A Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter as well.
Mhm.
Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Expanding it.
Yeah.
And I don't think. I used to have like a couple ads of where it's gotten across the country.
Mhm.
It's not even just in this country. It's in
Yeah.
other countries as well. I think I made like almost like 200 people that saw it.
That's
It's
wild.
not. It's not. Well, out of everybody in the country, like far as like outside of the United States, like, that's probably not a lot.
Mhm.
But you know, I had people looking at it.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what's up. You know,
Just
that's what's up. Yeah, I had this one girl. She was in the UK or something like that.
Mhm.
She looked at it. She's actually the one that gave me some really harsh criticism, and that really put me to a point where I was like, yeah, I need to keep working on this shit because this shit is obviously not enough, bro.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that was cool. I still appreciate the comments though. But the fact that I still have people, you know what I'm saying, is still able to actually look at it and critique my stuff.
Yeah.
That's what kind of what I was appreciative of. I was like, all right, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm not okay that you didn't hit the checkout button,
Uh-huh.
but you know what I'm saying. At least
Yeah.
you give me some comments about like my
Yeah.
stuff. So, yeah.
What's the biggest change you think from where you started to like where you are now?
Biggest change. I think the biggest change is trying to, you know what I'm saying. I think I wasn't at first. I wasn't comfortable. I thought like. I think I got too comfortable. Like when I first made my stuff, I expected something to happen, and then I stopped. I literally stopped. You know, at first when I made my stuff, I was like, all right, this is cool. You know, I got my stuff out, so let's see what happens.
Mhm.
Then I just stopped. I just immediately just stopped, bro. And then the first day, literally, I made 100 views and stuff like that. And I was talking to my girl. I was like, listen, like I'm getting really frustrated because like I'm not making no sales and nothing like that.
Yeah.
But then I talked to her, I talked to my mom and stuff like that. And she was just like, bro, don't expect nothing to happen the first couple months.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just got out first couple months. It's people who's been out for years and they're still not making sales like that. They're blessed enough to get sales like that.
Mhm.
So don't worry about it. And then she kind of told me like some good marketing tips. She was like, really, honestly, like people who really start booming,
Mhm.
they don't really start booming until like 5 or 6 years in the business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, don't expect nothing the first 2-3 years because people are still getting used to you still being in the industry.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people, like, let's say in the music industry, you want to hit wonders and they gone.
Yeah.
They want to hit wonders and they gone, man.
And they done.
You know what I'm saying? Then they vanish because they're not used to them being in that culture for 2 years, 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Because they're like, all right, I made the biggest hit in the country or in the world. And that's it. That's all I need.
Yeah. Like, I low-key thought Soulja Boy died. I forgot he was still making music. I honestly forgot he was still making music. Like, and then my friend was like, what? Yeah, he's still making music. I'm like, no way.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So it's just like you can't get too comfortable.
Right.
You can't get too comfortable, bro.
But speaking on that, in like 5 to 6 years, where do you see yourself? Like where do you see it? Like, where's the headquarters? What's going on?
Man, I think the headquarters. It's not gonna be here. Hell no.
Okay.
It's not gonna be here. No.
All right.
But I think the headquarters will probably be in New York.
New York.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think I've been in New York plenty times, and I've realized, like, bro, if you really want your stuff to really be known across the world, this is a spot to be.
Yeah.
This is the spot to be.
Yeah.
And
Be careful.
Yeah, that's
There's a lot of sharks out there, man.
Yeah. I've heard about that too. But like when you go to the big city and you really like see everything, the culture, you know what I'm saying? It's not even just one culture, there's many cultures around you. You got different people, you got obviously, you know what I'm saying, blacks to whites, the Hispanicus, but then you got Indians, you got Irish, you got
everybody's there.
you got every culture in that whole state right there, bro. And it's plenty more as well that you will find. Yeah. So if you really want to be known, that's the one spot to be, because that's where if they're fucking with it, bro, everybody's gonna fuck with it. Bro.
Yeah, facts.
Everybody's gonna fuck with it. It's gonna hit pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I think that's the spot where to be.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the spot.
Right. I'm with it.
Yeah, man.
That's pretty smart. That's on the move.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you could go to other places. I mean, because I think Nike headquarters is in Oregon or something like that.
But Nike can literally go anywhere.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
At this point,
but they, like I said, they started somewhere.
Yeah,
you know
they started somewhere.
And we had to be one point where we had to go through New York to actually get validation of like, yo, well, people actually fuck with this, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I think for me personally, why not go through there first?
Yeah, facts. That's
you know what I'm saying? Because if they fuck with it, bro, I think honestly, everybody's gonna fuck with it.
Everybody's gonna fuck with it.
Yeah, that's true.
I definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, why not? And that minimum wage is like pretty beautiful, but everything's fucking expensive.
Oh, yeah, that's why the minimum wage is so high.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I think the minimum wage is just like, it starts at 15.
Mm-hmm.
It starts at 15 off the jump. So, hey, why not?
Yeah, fact.
So, yeah.
Facts. We're about to wrap up here. So before we wrap up, like, what do you want to shout out? Your website name, like any social media, like what do you want the people to know so they can look stuff up? We're also gonna put it in the details and
man.
I got
man.
links. I got it.
Well, I will say for first, if people don't know how to say my name, say the company's name, it's called Frilace. Not Frilace.
Frilace.
Yeah, Frilace. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
You know, and that too, people are going to get that together. I'm not worried about that.
Right.
I'm not worried. At first, I was worried about that, but I was like, nah.
It's
gonna come. It's gonna come.
It's
gonna come. Yeah,
Frilace.
Yeah, Frilace. Frilace.com. That's kind of all I got right now.
Can you spell it for them?
Oh, Frilace. Yeah, simple as that. Frilace. I got t-shirts, I got hoodies, I got caps, I got stuff for men and women. A lot of my stuff people don't know is unisex. So a lot of stuff men can wear, women can wear as well.
Okay, true.
T-shirts, you know what I'm saying? I actually got boxers for all of us as well. Got boxers, I got shoes, you know what I'm saying? I got socks, I got all that stuff. I actually have socks in my house as well. I got hats, obviously, you know what I'm saying? I got scarves, you know what I'm saying? I got necklace. I probably say for men, don't get the necklace. That's for much more for women. I got watches. If you've seen, I got watches. I have watches in my house, obviously. I pretty much got everything in the book right now.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I got a lot
it's
in
a
the
lot.
book.
It's a lot.
Backpacks,
I got a lot in the
bikinis.
book. I have literally 80 products.
Yeah,
80
yeah.
products.
I like
man.
I like
You know
how
what
it
I'm saying?
grows and you change the colors and stuff.
Yeah,
and
you know what I'm saying?
I'm like,
Yeah.
this is good.
Yeah, it's just, exactly, man. So, you know, go check out that website, you know what I'm saying? Press that checkout button, you know what I'm saying? Go get that. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the hottest trends out there right now.
Oh, it's rising.
Yeah.
It's rising.
Yeah, man, go get that, man. Yeah, man. So, all right.
Yeah. Check it out, guys. All right, you can stop, drop, and roll. You have been extinguished. This
Yeah.
has been Suddenly on Fire with Lance,
Yeah.
Zion, and myself. And we'll catch you all next time with the next guest. Bye-bye.